standard. His name is
They
Muaz.
both are studying 7th standard.
I think you'll be glad to know that we are siblings as well as we are twins.
Wow. Okay, good to know. Good, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So out of 24 hours, we just practice 2 hours, 3 hours only. But rest of the hours, we talk in our mother tongue, right? So that is the reason we cannot say we can't say I became a master. No, I'm very clear about it. Nobody can say I'm master in this language. No, like if
Yeah,
you're 24 hours out of 24 hours, if you speak 20 hours, you can become a master in this language.
yeah. Actually, I have seen so many people that in the middle time that when they are in the intermediate level, they fall it, they drop out from their spoken English. And still, I'm seeing this is.
Hi, very good evening. Good to see both of you.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Very good evening. Yes, I'm fine. Happy to see you both. And what about you both?
We are also doing great, ma'am, that we are connecting with you for a long time. We have tried, but it's
Yeah, we tried. We tried. And tell me about yourself.
as you have given me an opportunity, I will introduce myself in front of you. This is Malha Binti Masood. I study in 7th standard. I'm connecting with you from Bangladesh as your neighbor country. So if I talk
Okay.
separately, so I love to know new things about, especially vocabulary English related. If I talk, I'd like to interest speaking with stranger and riding bicycle. If I talk, my brother, so he also studies in 7th standard. His name is
They
Muaz.
both are studying 7th standard.
I think you'll be glad to know that we are siblings as well as we are twins.
Wow. Okay, good to know. Good. Okay.
We are running a YouTube channel named Muaz and Malha English Tour. You can visit there. If I talk about my
Mhm.
family, so my family consists of 4 members. Then my parents, me and my brother. My parents both are teachers. So that's it about me.
Wow. Okay, yeah, please, you go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am, thank you very much for giving me a golden opportunity to introduce myself. This is Muaz Nusud speaking in front of you. I study at 7th standard. As my sister Mali had told you that we are siblings as well as twins, Ravi, and we are belong to Naspur district, Bangladesh. And if I talk about my hobbies, then I like to riding bicycle, speaking English with a stranger, and making English vlog video. And I'm really very happy to connect with you. Thank you. So in the middle point of your speech, you have told us that you don't have any partner. Actually, every English learner faces this problem. Facing still we are facing this problem, that we don't have any kind of partners or friends or online friends to speak in English. That's why we choose this our application for practicing purpose for making
Wow.
conversation video.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
any kind of partners in our offline area. We have a lots of different friends from other countries on this online. So I think this application is very much helping us, and not only you or not only us, but also all of the peoples have a passion to speak in English, have a passion to strong desire. All the peoples has a strong desire to speak English as the native speaker, but they
Mhm.
don't try every single day. They don't come to speak in English. They don't come to try to speak in English. That's why they can't speak. And we are trying. We are trying day by day. We shouldn't give up. We should keep it up. We keep it up. We are practicing every single day. So like this, we are learning. So if we want to learn English, if we want to learn anything, so we shouldn't give up. We have to keep it up.
Exactly. Until and unless you give up, you can reach that level what you want now, right? So we should not give. But most of the people will give up that in the midway. In the midway, they give up. We should not do that because this is not a like 3 months process or 4 months process. No, this is a lifetime process. If you want to keep in touch with, until and unless you keep in touch with this language, you can be perform well, otherwise you cannot do well, because all the time we are see, like you speak, before this conversation you might be speaking your mother tongue, I might be speaking my mother tongue. So only for this conversation we both are talking in English, right? So after that, fully, mainly, we full and full we indulge ourselves in our mother tongue only. So at least, sometimes we practice 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So out of 24 hours, we just to practice 2 hours, 3 hours only. But rest of the hours, we talk in our mother tongue, right? So that is the reason we can't say I became a master. No, I'm very clear about it. Nobody can say I'm master in this language. No, like if
Yeah.
you're 24 hours, out of 24 hours, if you speak 20 hours, you can become a master in this language.
Yeah, actually, I have seen so many people that in the middle time and the middle time that when they are in the intermediate level, they fall it, they drop out from their spoken English. And still, I'm seeing this is actually they don't know that what's the importance. This is a lifetime process. Is you don't have any kind of part-time course that in the 4 or 5 months you'll learn English and then you'll drop out from your English language. It is not like that. You have to learn English like your native language. You are going to speak in your native language all the day long, especially lifetime. So like this, if you wanna learn English, if you want to speak English, so you have to learn, you have to keep practicing all the day long of your lifetime, I can say. And actually, to be honest, that because of English, we are connecting each other. Still, we are connecting now with you because of English. So we can consider, we can actually know, we can know that what's the importance of English. Because of English, we can see many data in our mobile phones, computer, laptops, and we can also talk to other peoples. We can grow from one level from other persons. If we speak in English, then we are very different than others. People are thinking that, oh my God, the girl is very much different than us. So I think this is the main importance. And if we can speak in English, I'd say very better, or write or read in English or understand English very well. I think in job and our any kind of job will come to us, and company, any kind of job, government job, private job, need this type of employee for their self, for improving their company, for improving their teaching highly education. I think it. So I think that every students, every people should the importance of learning English. Suppose they still started now, one person started spoken English. Now, if he is seeing that I'm not improving, he give up. So I think never give up, keep it up. Also, after you need time, you have to have patience. Then you will get something from your language.
Exactly. What you said is correct, 100% is correct. I agree with your points. Like people are expecting immediate result. Okay. So great thing will take time. Rome was not built in a day. Like definitely. I'm not improving means beginner level to intermediate level, it will take some time. Then after that, everything will be okay for you until you reach that intermediate level. That challenge, I believe that, and I agree with that. I agree with that. It will be really challenging in the initial stage. Like no pain, no gain. So that is why initial stage, it is a toughest one. I know that very well. So like until we crash that level, we should keep our practice. We should keep on our practice because it's very essential, right? So in the midway, like the people when they reach the halfway through, like they give up. Then again they start when they start their journey. Again they will start the beginner level. So this is loophole, I think. Again, it is keep on repeating that. Like again in the midway they stop, then you go back to the beginner level. Then they start, then they stop. It's keep on repeating. Okay.
Yeah,
And
it just there is a word named consistency. They don't maintain it. I think every works we should maintain this consistency. Then we will get any kind of result.
I'm
yeah,
also agree, ma'am, that you have told that every time we have to practice. If I say, suppose I can speak in English, I have learned it, but I can't say that I'm a master in English, I know everything. But if I say that if I stop in English that I know everything, so why I'll connect with different person? Why I will practice every single day? So if I say that I don't think it, I think that I can speak in English a little bit, not so fantastically, but every single day I have to practice. I have to
yeah.
listen more and each video. If I say most of the beginners when they go intermediate level, they thought that I know very well. So now we don't have any partner, so no need to connect with other person. then they again they fall in danger. They don't speak in English. They can't speak in English because they have gone their target, they have reached there, but again and again they don't practice. They
Yeah,
think that everything, and
it's
for
all.
think or wrong thinking, they fall in danger. And they when they go in intermediate level, they think they are going advanced level, but I think they don't think it, and they don't give up. They should practice every single day. For listening, if they listen any kind of content video or English speeches video and English blog video, they'll be able to understand that English speaker what they are saying. If we think that we know everything, so this is not matter for us. And they say that practice, what kind of practice, so they can if they say that don't he has no any kind of partner, so they can speak in front of mirror, or they can speak by themselves. It will be very better for them. Or I think as we are lucky so that we have a partner. So not only just we, but also those who are partner, but they are also connecting with different people. If you see that we have a partner, but although we have a partner, we are connecting with people for having a conversation, so that we can know better in English that what we are doing, which level nowadays we are doing. I can say you, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, we know very well. We can say that we can speak English, but a little bit not so fantastically. But for getting more and more information, how the foreigners, how the Indian peoples are correcting their pronunciation, their styling, their body language, how they're saying, how they're speaking English, and what the secret tips and tricks to speak to get fluent in English. We are applying them. That's why we are trying to have conversation, and we are having experience about that.
So
Exactly, exactly. Hmm.
one suggestion I'd like to say you means you will tell me that what do you do every single day to enhance your spoken English apart from this?
So, um, uh, like sometimes I get time, I it depends on my time. What it depends on what time I get free. Like I get practice. I already told you both. I'm teaching online these days, and also I'm doing household chores. So that is why it's really challenging. It's a Herculean task to balance both, like household chores and also teaching. So in my free time, but everything is going at full swing. However, I sometimes miss my practice, and that time I feel very guilty about it. Oh, today I don't practice. So until and unless we have that guilty feel, we should think that we are on the track. Like, so if you miss your practice, suddenly your subconscious will send you signal. Hey, you are missing practice. Like you are something you are missing in your life. Okay, and that's what happening in my life also. Sometimes I get practice, so sometimes I feel very high at the time I practice more. Sometimes I feel very low at the time I practice very less. And it depends upon my mood, situation, circumstances, and also time. But I never ever give up my practice. That's what I'm doing these days. And also, like, if I have time, just to leaf through some pages, because I love reading. I love reading books, and also like self-help, motivational books, and like in this way, and also I watch in my free time. I watch cartoon channels, cartoon videos,
Okay.
and these are the things I'm doing. Yeah,
And if you have any question, you can ask me or my
yeah,
brother.
sure. So the same question I would like to ask you both. Yeah. So what about your schooling? In which medium? Which medium? Do you belong?
Yeah, actually, to be honest, ma'am, we are from a private sector school in our Bengali medium, as you know that our mother tongue is Bengali. So actually, in our school, there is, you can say, no any enough environment to speak in English. So that's why we try to speak in English at our home, with our parents, even with each other as well. And when our teachers, English teachers, especially came to our class, or when we go to our English tutor, we try to speak in English. So you can say that other students in our school, they can't speak in English because they don't know the importance of learning English. So that's why I'm saying that there is no enough environment to speak in English. I think that at home, and especially on this type of platform, it is better to speak in English.
Okay. Then again, the last question is like, you both are studying in school. Then how do you find time like to practice You both. How do you find time? Are you regularly practicing? Are you active?
Yeah. Actually, we have started our English journey before 1 year ago, last 1 year. So since that time, we didn't. One day we didn't give up. We are keep practicing all the day long. We try to
Yeah.
practice. So now the question is coming that why, how we are getting time, more and more time as we are studying at seventh standard, starting at secondary school. So actually, we are students that it's true, but that's not mean that we will study all the day long. We will study
Mhm.
20 we need other works. We should take we should play balls, also we should take entertainment, we should sleep. So we sacrifice something, and then we take some time from that works, especially playing ball, and in that time we practice. You can say that all the day long we try to practice in English, so we don't take any specific time for practicing purpose, and that's why we're getting fluent in English. And especially for students, I think that morning time is not better, evening time is better for us for having conversation. That's why we're trying to have conversation with foreigners in the evening time. So I hope you got your answer.
Wow. So where there is a will, there is a way, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. And
I'm,
also, like you speak, yeah, tell me.
I'm saying that your proverb is definitely correct by listening much speeches.
Okay. And also, like you speak like a cricket commentary, running commentary. You speak very well, man. Keep doing.
Okay, thank you so much for your compliments. So can we wrap up this session for today, because
Yeah,
we have.
sure. Why not? It was a great pleasure, and it's my great pleasure to connect with you both. I'm so happy to connect with you both, and also like I feel motivated. I feel very happy. To be very honest, I'm not flattering you. I'm not buttering you up, and like I tell you from the bottom of my heart, it was nice conversation with you both. Okay.
Thank you so much. It was also a great
Thank you.
conversation. Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a
Thank
great
you.
evening.
Bye. Take care.
See you
Bye
later.
bye.